All right, my people, now welcome back to Critics News, where we keep you updated with the latest info. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. Honestly, take the apple now. They say that the Enugu State is boiling as I speak to you. The governor there will be Peter Mbah. Don't come out and give us a heavy revelation. Say no be small thing, and they happen there. Say that unknown government, ESN. In fact, he said Biafra Aŕmy and everything with the fight for Biafra. Say about 27 of them has been gunned down. Because they see them for screen here. See they happen. So Enugu government says 27 kidnappers, ESN members loyal to Simon Ekpa killed by security operatives. Now waiting the governor, they tell us. Wahala deal for this country. In the same Enugu State, I want to show now something different. We go shock on our mind now. Make a show now this one. Oh yeah, remove this. Take this out. Let this be here. Then let me show this to you. Then you have this. They say Enugu community lament destruction of crops. Farms by Herdsmen seek government assistance. The same place where they say they don't kill ESN, where we say they tell us say their duty now to protect farmers and against Fulani Herdsmen. Now the ESN, now they go kill. Alright? They go kill ESN and leave the terrorists when we say they destroy crops. While are they for this country where they call Nigeria? So I don't find the news. I say they run critic. So finally I don't catch them. Now I make I come bring on this update. Now we'll go check what happened there. They said at least 27 suspected kidnappers and members of the security outfit of the indigenous people of Biafra, Eastern Security Network ESN, have been killed by combined security agencies in Enugu State, as claimed by the Governor Peter Mbah-led administration. 27 people now, as I speak to you, has been killed. A statement on Wednesday by Governor Mbah's media office said they were killed in a shootout with security operatives at various locations across the state in the past 2 weeks, citing debriefings from the security agencies. Voila, it don't bust. According to the statement, some of the neutralized pro-Biafra agitators were those loyal to Finland-based leader Simon Ekpa, better known as Autopilot IPOB. The statement noted that residents of the state had also appealed to the governor to invoke the provisions of the state criminal code and demolish all the properties used by kidnappers and other criminal elements as stash houses to serve as deterrent to criminals. Speaking at Uboni KOP Road in the early hours of Wednesday, Superintendent Onochie Eze, who led a joint security operation to rescue some kidnapped victims, said the operation led to the killing of 7-man gang kidnappers at Ogbekenike, where the kidnappers used a large poultry farm to hide their hostages. Imagine what is going on in this state. We have been condemning this criminality going on in the southeast, this kidnapping. And they shown every day, say this thing, the southeast is turning to something else, which is unacceptable. We cannot accept the kidnapping of our people. For no reason, we can't accept it. Because once we see it, we condemn it in totality. He explained that Wednesday's successful operation was part of the sustained operation in the state to flush out criminals operating from other neighboring states, including kidnappers, unknown gunmen, and other unscrupulous elements. We were on the trail of these kidnappers for more than 3 months now. They had been operating within axes where they kidnapped their victims and kept them at a large poultry farm at Ogbekenike until ransoms are paid. So, on a tip-off from members of the public who suspected the strange movement in the area and the account of some of the victims of these criminals, we swung into action. On sighting us, these men of the underworld opened fire on the men, and we quickly retaliated and overpowered them with our superior firepower, he stressed. Speaking further, SP Eze disclosed that the Combined Security Task Force set up by the Enugu State Governor, Mr. Peter Mbah, as a tactical squad against kidnappings and activities of unknown gunmen, had recorded milestones in policing the state and flushing out criminal elements. This is a gallant crack squad with the mandate to eliminate every form of threat in the state. We have recorded huge successes over the past months. You know our role is not to rush to the media to tell our story, but to ensure that every citizen and resident of the state has peace. I can tell you that we have already neutralized over 7 criminal gangs who were mostly kidnappers and unknown gunmen. We are going after them. We are taking the battle to their doorsteps because the governor said we should not come back home if we don't completely rid the state of threats. So we are on it. In fact, during our operations, we identified many criminal hideouts that serve as rogue premises where kidnapped victims and dangerous weapons are kept. These places include New Artisan Market, Akuke Community, Akebe Ugu, Four Corners, Agwo, Mbowo, Emene, Eke and Afia in Udi and some parts of Issues or local government area. During rescue operations, we were able to neutralize over 30 of the kidnappers and recovered guns and valuables. He said, one of the rescued victim survivors, Dr. Kate Pamela, said she was traumatized by the ugly experiences at the hands of the kidnappers. Each time I pass through that poultry, I feel I have been denied justice by still allowing it to operate. They kidnapped us and kept us there for 5 days. They even killed 2 of the victims because their families could only afford 10 million naira each after the 50 million naira demanded. Notwithstanding that I was able to identify the bodies of 3 of the kidnappers when they were killed, I still feel that the area should be cleared. Government must ensure justice by turning that place to a landfill. By Pamela. Dr. Pamela fumed. When I see him, this person now was a victim who they kidnapped in this particular location, and she was not happy with that part of kidnapping. So a very good one for the governor to read, the state of criminals, kidnappers who are kidnapping our people. Imagine killing 2 people because their families raised only 10 million naira out of the 50 million naira they demanded. This is unacceptable. Happening in the southeast, happening in our own territory. This is so good one for the governor there. But this one now, when in talk say he gets on ESN people winning key. I don't understand, because the creation of ESN was to flush out Fulani terrorists who be said in the disturbed the state, disturb many areas. Because if this governor is doing well, I am not sure that these people will come out to complain. Enugu community lament destruction of crops, farms by Fulani Herdsmen. So this governor visited a certain area last time that Fulani terrorists operated in Enugu State. They sacked many villages, killed a lot of people, and destroyed goods or farm products worth millions of naira. Then the governor went to the community, consoled them and told them that he was going to nip that insecurity in the bud. And up till now, people are still complaining. So Governor Peter Mbah, you know what you are supposed to do as a governor who is working to protect the state. Look at this activity, this constant criminal activity going on, activities of Fulani Herdsmen destroying people's food and farm produce, and nobody is bearing the loss. Nobody is paying for these damages. It is uncalled for. So, Mr. Governor, I beg, look into this thing and stop it. Since you say now the ESN will then bring to clear and flush these terrorists off the farms, you say now they kill them. Then why not deploy police inside the farm? Deploy policemen inside those bushes to make sure that they get rid of these terrorists. How about? Every time we hear, but we never hear, oh, we have captured Fulani Herdsmen who are threatening farmers in our communities. We have arrested them, we have prosecuted them, and most of them are serving 10 years jail term for killing people in Enugu State and destroying crops. These are the kinds of stories that are supposed to be making headlines so as to serve as a deterrent. Since this thing has been happening in Enugu State, we have only been hearing, oh, condolence visit, condolence messages. We are doing everything we can as a governor of the state, as government, to make sure that we end insecurity. We not ever arrest them. We not ever hear news like this now. So, oh, Enugu government says 27 Fulani terrorists were neutralized while they were carrying cattle to destroy farms and kill the owners. We not ever hear that. This is very sad. Please do something. You Southeast governors should do something. Because we condemn all forms of insecurity, worrying our people. You understand? That's what we take the talk. So, you get one video when I see here, when Oyibo man, when they ask questions, say, waiting go do if him be president of the country. Make on see waiting the man, they talk, saying go do from.
Okay. So, I will remove the government up to the north to sort out the security issues. I will change everyone's perception of Nigeria. I will empower the Nigerians who are abroad to be more positive and to reflect their cultures as they go about their business and hold their head high as they do so. We will empower free education to all children and free medical benefits to your country. And we shall share the success and open our borders. And instead of having blockages, we will free the blockages. We will free entry from our fellow countries around Africa. Why need a visa? Why need a visa to go to Côte d'Ivoire from Nigeria? They are your brothers and sisters. So, like in Europe, in other countries, you don't need the visa. You can travel freely to share and inspire and engage with your fellow and sisters and brothers and family. And it's so important for me when I travel around that I represent everywhere around the world in communications. But the most important thing, anywhere you go in communications, whether it's China, Latin America, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Two things, trust and truth. And if you have ethics within the media, and if you do what you can do best and responsible communication, that is the most important thing that will empower you and your politicians. Your politicians are there because of you. You put them there. If they don't deliver, change them. You have the power. The people have the power, not the politicians. So remember, vote when you can. Use your vote wisely.
Oh, now they see this one, they claim, say they don't know what happened. Then they there, then they rig us black and white. They rig, even a rig herself, never even rig within these people, they rig us. I beg anybody will be saying want some money go Nigeria. When I go say I don't still carry come, do. I beg make una use this very app. We be tap send. And I still want to use this opportunity to appreciate all those people who don't use this very app to send money to Nigeria. Alright? Make una use them and get the bonuses where they follow them. Using my promo code will be Critics News, right? And for capital letters. For those in UK, now £5. Those in Europe, now €5. Those in America and Canada, now $10. And 25 AED for those in Dubai. Don't miss out. Download it from App Store or Play Store today. And your first transaction is completely free. They know they charge nothing. And also they will add money to your money and their rate is also very high. So don't miss out on it. Thank you very much for your support. And I hope that you use it. Or if you have used it before, please share it to your neighbor. Make it still use them. Move they go front. Thank you and share this video massively.